All right. Now, in the last video, we successfully retrieved the last 25 most popular posts on the Bitcoin subreddit. And we outputted the title associated with that post inside of our command prompt. So that's very cool. But what we want is some live trading bot functionality where we can stream the comments, and that allows us to have a live trading bot, okay? So in order to stream comments, we can head back to the documentation, and I want to go into the working with pros model, and in here, let's go to the subreddit section. Now in this subreddit section, I'm going to do Control F, which allows me to find any keyword on this page, and I'll look for the word stream. Now it's showing me this, but that's not what I want, and let's keep going down, and here we have a stream method. And so we can stream using this code right here. So let's just copy it and let's paste it here. And so it's going to stream every comment from the Ask Me Anything subreddit. And let's print out the body so we can do comment.body because it is a pro model and I showed you the attributes that you can access. And so we can do Python Reddit tradingbot1.py. And here we now have opened up a connection to a stream, and a stream is a sort of portal that you can connect to, and you can continuously get the most recent points of data. And so here we are getting the most recent points of data, but it doesn't seem like this is a too active community. So let's do Wall Street Bets. Okay, Wall Street Bets. And this is a much more active community with 10 million followers, so that's very cool. So here you'll see that we continuously get the most recent tweets or Reddit post comments, and so that's very cool. And you can see the memes are starting to come in. The memes are overflowing my command prompt, which is really cool. But the next step is to apply sentiment analysis on this. So in order to do that, I'm going to cancel this, and let's look at this Python package called text blob. Now, this is a very nice, simple package to use in order to apply sentiment analysis. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, this package is not the best sentiment analysis package for us or the best algorithm for us. And I'll be showing you different techniques and algorithms in the upcoming videos. So for now, this is a good learning point. So let's check it out. Now, the first thing we do need to do is import text blob, so we can follow this statement here and we can do pip install text blob, and we don't need this U because it's not universal. And by doing that, we've installed text blob and all the packages associated with it. Now once we do that, we can import text blob, and it's just really following this. We can just copy this here, go down from text blob, import text blob. Beautiful. So now we can perform sentiment analysis using this package. So let's create a variable called Reddit comment, and we'll set it equal to comment.body. And so this variable here is, let's keep printing it out actually. This variable Reddit comment will hold our comment.body. So now what we can do is we can create an instance of our text blob by doing this. So blob equals text blob, and we pass in the text. So we can do text blob, and let's pass in Reddit comment. And so now this blob is holding our sentiment. So let's just print blob out, but we do need to access a attribute of blob. And so here we are printing out, seems like it's double of everything. Now that's not what we want. So what we want is the blob.sentiment. And so that's going to extract the sentiment associated with each text. And so here you can see we now have this sentiment being printed out where the polarity is the sentiment. So 1 is positive, -1 is negative, and 0 is neutral. So you can tell that we are getting a lot of neutral sentiments. Yeah, but it is important to note that this text blob sentiment analysis package is not the best, and I will show you better techniques. So I don't recommend using this in a live trading bot, but it is useful for learning purposes. So once we do that, let's create a new variable, and let's put some spaces in between these. And let's create a new variable which will hold our sentiment. So we can do sent equals blob.sentiment, just like that. And then we can do a print statement. And I really like these stars, and you'll see me use them a lot. So I'll do star, 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 star. And then we'll do sentiment is colon, and then let's append str sent.polarity, and that's going to extract the polarity from here. And what should happen is we should print this out with the associated polarity. And let's get rid of this print statement here because it's unnecessary. And let's restart our script. So if I do that, we should now see this, and that's exactly what we want. So that's awesome. So we are successfully performing sentiment analysis on every comment that comes in on Wall Street Bets. Now let's just change this to the Bitcoin subreddit. And there's Bitcoin, and there's also Bitcoin markets. Bitcoin markets is more for traders, and Bitcoin is more for Bitcoin enthusiasts. So Bitcoin markets is definitely a good one for trading sentiment. So here you can see we are performing sentiment analysis on this subreddit. And that's very cool because we can now perform sentiment analysis on every subreddit. And you can do a lot of cool things. For example, you can look at the sentiment for NIO, which is a competitor for Tesla. And if NIO has a low sentiment, we can consider that a buying signal for Tesla. So I hope you guys start understanding how you can be creative in this process. And we'll be going over these different trading strategies in the course. So if you don't understand it yet, you will hopefully understand it by the end. But it's just this creativity process that allows you to build very successful trading algorithms. So that's very cool, but let's just stick to Bitcoin. And so in the next video, we are going to start implementing our trading strategy. So I'll see you there, and I hope you're very excited.